Take a minute to introduce the Beachbody Nutrition App to you guys. You'll see the icon on the bottom right hand corner in orange, so you click on it. It has tons of recipes and a lot of resources and videos for you, and it's also a tracking app. I'll go over the tracking part first. You don't have to use this if you're in my groups. It's just another option. I use my FitnessPal 21-day fix tracker and this, just not all of them every day. My FitnessPal is the one I'm most consistent with. So if you see here, you have the calendar along the top you can add every day to, and you have your water, your weight, and your Shakeology. So it's a great way to track your water intake. It gives you a lot of options for sizes of the cups that you're using, etc. Your weight also in your Shakeology, if you want to track that, and then we track that in our app when we're in the group. Now, when it comes to the meals section, you'll see where it says meals, and across from that you have food lists. Here are your food lists. So this is set to veggies, proteins, carbohydrates. Pretty accurate when it comes to tracking macros, as you can see, because it separates them into 3 groups as opposed to the 21-day fix program. So this is another macro list you can use if you're following macros. You're going to see a very long list. And again, it addresses FFCs. If you see here, fiber-filled carbohydrates, which means that it has 1 gram of fiber for every 10 carbs and less than 150 calories. That's what you want to aim for. And low sugars, I try to keep them at less than 10 grams each. So you have your lists. If you scroll to the bottom, you're going to see silly treats. This is based off a 2B Mindset program. And silly carbs and treats are foods that you crave, that you enjoy having, that aren't necessarily on the plan, but you can make room for, and they're not considered FFCs. So you'll see beer, bagels, brownies, chocolate, cookies, muffins. You can have all this. You don't have to cut them out of your diet ever. You just have to know how to make room for them, and that's what we do in the macros group, is we learn how. You also have accessories. These tend to be a lot of the fats for the sake of the 2B Mindset program. So you have all your nut butters, your oils, your dressings, your seeds, and it also has some added sugars, so maple syrup, etc. So use this list if you'd like to, but you have a ton of other resources in the group, in the macro book, and in your apps. You can also track. Just click on breakfast, and it allows you to add, by typing it in, what you ate. So this is not a track where you count macros really, or where you count calories. It just has you focus on half of your breakfast being protein, half of your breakfast being carbs. Again, the 2B Mindset program. If you have questions and want to use it, let me know. So this is the tracking part. Now, those of you that are not using 2B Mindset but want to use this app for other benefits, if you scroll up, it has some featured recipes. They have pictures and they have directions. Have bad reception, so here you go. Once it pulls up, I will show you guys. You have the full recipe. It tells you prep time, cook time, total time, and you even have the nutrition. So this is a very good way to track your macros, and you can also add this to your MyFitnessPal to track that as well. It also breaks it down to containers, the portion fixed containers as well. So they're all aligned to the programs we use and follow, and there are tons of recipes. So those are some, but you can also click the recipes tab on the bottom next to the plus symbol, and there you will see recipes grouped by breakfast, lunch, dinner, desserts, vegetarian, chicken. So you have tons and tons more recipes here as well that you can have access to, Shakeology recipes, etc. So use this resource, especially if you need new ideas, because all the recipes have a ton of information in them, and they have the nutrition breakdown. If you go to the left of the plus symbol, you have videos. There you will see, I have 2B Mindset. That is why it shows up for me. If you did not purchase a program, you won't see that and all the videos that come with it. But you will see Fixate, which is an awesome cookbook and cooking show with video recipes and tons of tips. So you will see here, which is an introduction about it, and then you click on videos, and you're going to see Containers 101, where it explains the containers, how to use them, Pantry Raid, how to clean out your pantry, tons of meal prep tips, And then if you scroll up, you see video recipes. I don't know about you guys, I'm not very good at new recipes, so when I have a video to follow, it's much more helpful. If you click on each one, you'll see it has a resource. So not only is it a video, but you also have the recipe that you can view and screenshot and send to yourself. It has the container breakdown for each one and the nutritional information at the bottom. If you look at the bottom down here, it shows you calories, fat, etc. Great way to track macros, great way to get new recipe ideas, and great way to track. And you have more resources. The recipe tip sheet, fixate recipe list. So this is pretty much the whole recipe book on here. I'll click on it, but it'll take probably forever to download because the book is about 100 pages. But here you have all the recipes, every single one, as you can see. They're broken down by breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, etc. All of them accessible on your phone, tablet, internet-enabled TV, 300 pages worth. So, great resource, and it's free. Then you have the meat tab all the way to the bottom right. This is basically where you do your own tracking, your starting weight, your goal weight, water intake. But honestly, I wanted to share this app with you guys because of the recipe section and because of the video section. You have tons of resources here that are free to use, and you'll never run out of ideas of what to eat. So I hope that helps. If you guys have any questions, please reach out. Again, go to the App Store. It's the one on the bottom right and titled Beachbody Nutrition.